Your BMG software comes with a number of default protocols for the LVis plate that we have found are suitable for most of our users. If you find that these protocols don't exactly match your needs, you can always create a new one. This video will give you an example of how this can be done. Then, using the data collected with this protocol, we will see how spectral data can be further analyzed by adding a discrete wavelength, then using the absorbance values from this wavelength to perform a linear regression fit. To create a new protocol, first click on Manage Protocols. Then click New. For the LVis plate, you can choose either an endpoint test or a kinetic test. When you're happy with what is selected, press OK. Some default settings appear. In this example, we will change to a spectral measurement and display data from 220 to 650 nanometers. I will also choose to use sequential blanking based on previously determined blanks. Be sure to give your protocol an original name. Now consider the layout. The LVis plate, in this case, will have standards in duplicate in column 11 and a fifth standard in column 10. There are also 3 unknowns also in duplicate. We should then define the concentrations of DNA associated with each standard. For this example, we had a starting concentration of 2,000 milligrams per milliliter. And a twofold dilution series was performed. With this information added, simply click the concentration header and the table is filled correctly. Now we can start the measurement. If you choose, you can add identifiers to more easily track your data. A number of options can be added, such as reader serial number. When you are ready, click Start Measurement. If you click on the current state during this measurement, you can see the spectral data being captured in real time. Once the data collection is complete, close the current state so the data can be saved. The data can then be viewed in Mars. When Mars opens, the first thing we see is the OD value at 220. If we select some of the standards, we can look at the spectra to see how it changes at different concentrations. Since there's a clear peak at 260, we can add a wavelength there. Since we have already defined standards and their concentrations, it is easy to produce a linear fit. Click on Calculations and use all the default settings. We can now view our linear fit. Since we used an average for the calculations, some capabilities are not available, but we can still see the recalculated values of our standards and unknowns based on the line that was calculated. If you have questions about creating a new protocol or about Mars functions, please contact us.